And as I always ask you, if you like this reading, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you'd like to do. And I'm going to start your reading right now. So the first card you have for your past is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so obviously this card is about, being by yourself, wanting to be by yourself. I just think you had so many people in your life who let you down. I'm seeing some ghosting happening, which is really cowardly. If you don't want to be with someone for whatever reason, you should just tell them. Not you, whoever's done this to you. And yeah, it does a lot of damage, actually. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's serious. It does a lot of damage to the person who's been ghosted, especially if this is someone they've had in their life for a while. I'm not talking about seeing someone a couple of times and then they do that. I'm talking about more long-term connections. But yeah, you know that. And when someone's had that done to them, which I think you have, any other person they see after that, anyone they're in a relationship with or whatever, they're always wondering, is this going to happen to me again? It's a really bewildering feeling. It's horrible. It's like, oh, this could happen to me at any time. I don't know when. It's like this is going to come down and fall on my head at any time. And you're kind of walking around wondering when it's going to happen. So, I think for that reason, and this isn't the only situation that's hurt you, you've been through a lot, but yeah, I think you just felt that, you just wanted to be alone. And if you look at this woman, she looks as if she's content to be alone. She looks happy. She's in a beautiful garden. And I think this is how you look to other people, actually. You seem to be strong. I'm seeing you using a lot of humour, you laugh and everything. And so you seem to be really together and you don't have any problems. And maybe these people who do these kinds of things, maybe they think, you're not going to be hurt. But of course you do. Of course you're hurt by these things. Of course. And this card's sort of similar to the Garden of Eden as well, if you look at it. I mean, there are two trees on the horizon, symbolizing the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. And, the Garden of Eden's all about being right back at the beginning of things, the beginning of time, the start of life. So I think you've had to start right back at the beginning of your life a few times, right back at the start again. So because of that, you are strong, you're very strong, but that doesn't mean you don't hurt. And I think a lot of people don't realize that, you do have this really sensitive side, and a lot of people don't see that. They see you like this woman in this card, but you do hurt. You really, really do. So yeah, the next card you have for your past is Temperance. Okay, so this is my absolute favourite card. I love this card because it's all about getting out of a bad situation. It's like alchemy, making something positive, making something good out of a bad situation. It's also about healing. So I think you were going through a time of healing from all of this horrible stuff I'm seeing in the Nine of Pentacles. And but the thing is, you've been here before. So you know what to expect. That's what I've seen, coming back to the start again. You've had to come back to the start a few times. So, you kind of knew what the steps were in this healing process. You knew you had to go back. You knew kind of how you're going to be feeling. But that doesn't make it any easier, of course. But yeah, you're coming out of this. I'm actually seeing someone who might have been helping you, but I think they might have been helping you indirectly. I hope that makes sense. There's someone who you're sort of in contact with, and they were helping you out of this. They probably still are, but they're helping you through example. It's like they're inspiring you to push yourself forward. So I don't know if you're growing a business or something like that, but you're definitely doing some kind of self-development, some kind of self-improvement, because that's what this card's about. And yeah, I think you're going to spend more time with this person in the future. You're going to see them a lot more. They might not be the most stable person in some areas of their life, this person, but in other areas, they're really inspiring. And so, yeah, if this resonates, I think spending time with this person is going to be fantastic for you. Now, what I'm seeing is you know them on a certain level, but I don't think you know them on a deep level. That's what I'm seeing. But now you're going to start to get to know them on a deeper level. And the feeling I'm getting around this, getting to know this person, it's a little bit scary, but it's exciting as well, because I think you've had them up on a sort of a pedestal, because they're an inspiration to you. That's what I'm seeing in the Temperance card here. So because they've been this inspiration to you, meeting them properly, or you have met them, but kind of getting to know them on a deeper level, it's a little bit daunting to you, but it's exciting as well. That's what I'm seeing. So go for it. Go forward with this. Do this, meet this person, see them, let them help you, let them inspire you. Just go for it. Don't worry about how you're feeling. If you're nervous, just go for it anyway. That's what I'm seeing in that card, if that resonates with you. So the next card you have, your past, is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing a few things here. I think you definitely still wanted to be by yourself. You had your defenses up. You're trying to protect yourself. But also, you're really busy, so I don't think you had time for a lot of people. I think you might have had more than one person interested in you, actually, romantically. There's definitely one person who's still interested in you, I think, and they're younger than you, I think. But I don't think you're interested, and I think you're probably still not interested for a lot of different reasons. You still have these defenses up, and you're busy and all of that. So you're concentrating on yourself, really. I'm also seeing this helping hand. This is what I'm seeing in the Temperance card. This person who's kind of inspiring to you. I think they're actually going to come and help you. And they're going to help you, and it's going to help your money situation. I'm not seeing anyone literally giving you money. I wish I was seeing that. But yeah, this is someone giving you some kind of opportunity, or handing you help toward getting an opportunity. It's something like that. I think, again, I'm seeing this nervousness around this, but you're going to do this anyway. You're going to accept this help, or whatever this is. And I'm glad you are, because it's really going to push you forward career-wise and money-wise. Now, there might be a few stops and starts around this. So this person might say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to help you, let's do this, let's do that, or whatever. And then they might back out of it or something. And because of your trust issues, you might decide to back off yourself and just try and forget about all this. But what I'm seeing here is their intentions are pure. The pages are teenagers, they're students, so they're young at heart. So I think they're just young at heart, they have pure intentions. They're a busy person as well. So I don't think they mean anything by this backing out. And if this is resonating and you're at the stage where something was on and now it's off again, and you're trying to forget about it and kind of move on, it's going to be on again. That's what I'm seeing. They're going to come back and say, hey, let's do this again, or whatever, or hey, I'm here to help you again. Sorry, I was really busy. It's going to be something like that. So yeah, it's going to be back on again. So don't think that this is the end of this if you are at that off stage. That's what I'm seeing in that card. I really hope that makes sense to you, because this is a really good thing for you. So the first card you have, your presence, the Magician. Here we are. So this is following on from that. This is fantastic. This is all about opportunities and all of that kind of thing. I love this. So yeah, if this situation comes up again, which I think it will, because I'm seeing some kind of help, some kind of partnership, or something offer, or something opportunities, there's a backing away, and then I'm seeing it coming back again. So say yes. When this comes up, when this comes back again, whatever happens, say yes to this. It's going to bring you something you've been trying to manifest for a long, long time. And this is a huge thing you've been trying to manifest. Look at all these roses, and this is what the Magician's all about, manifestation. I'm not saying this huge thing is going to suddenly appear in front of you, but it's going to lead you to that. It's like, this is going to give you this clarity. It's like, wow, I'm waking up, I'm seeing this thing, I know exactly where I need to go to get this, it's the path's clear, all I need to do is follow the steps, and I'm going to get to what I want to do, or where I want to go. That's what I'm seeing there. It's going to be like a map in front of you, just going to have to follow it. I love this. This is turning into an amazing reading. I love this. This is fantastic. So the next card you have, your present, is, yeah, the Three of Swords. So yes, just when things were going well. No, I actually don't think it's as bad as it looks. I know this is a dreaded card. It's a horrible card. But yeah, what I'm seeing in this card is, I think this is about something that's going to be revealed to you, made clear to you. I think this is something around, I'm seeing dates, times, or something like that. And I think this is about this person you're with. I think this might be about this person in the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe this is this person who ghosted you, or someone who was horrible, treated you terribly. It's a breakup or something. Now, I think there was a third party situation. I don't think you knew about this. And they're not around you anymore, that you're getting over this, you're healing. So it's not as if this news is going to come and break your heart all over again, but obviously not going to be happy hearing this. So yeah, this is about date, time. So it might be something like you've come across something on social media, the dates clash, or it might be that you thought you were exclusively with this person, which you did think, and then at a certain time, and then you might discover someone else was with them at a date or a time. They might have said, oh yes, this is our anniversary, we started getting together on this date, and you're like, wait a minute, I was with that person at that time. It's something like that. It's something like that. Or they might say, oh look, I was with this person on their birthday, and you were with this person on their birthday, but in the afternoon and they were there in the morning. It was something. I know I'm laughing, but this is horrible. So yeah, if this resonates, obviously you're not going to be feeling happy about this. But I think what it's going to do is you finding this out, if you haven't already found this out, it's going to put a big red line under everything for you. So it's going to be like, well, that's it. If they come back or whatever, I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to talk to them ever again. So that's what I'm seeing there. It's like the paper signed, the envelope sealed, goodbye, it's gone. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have here presents the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is why, I think this is why I mentioned if they come back, because I said something like, oh, if they come back, I'm not going to talk to them or something. So yeah, this is why I said this, if they come back, because this is the card of reunion. So I think they are going to come back at some time. I hate to say this, but that's what I'm seeing. So I have to say this. So yeah, if you look back to the Nine of Pentacles as well, there's a falcon there, and falcons are trained to come back to their owners as well. So yeah, I'm getting a bit of deja vu. I don't know if you had this card in your last reading or if you had the Nine of Pentacles. I'm getting this feeling again. I think I did say this either in your last reading or another one about this person coming back, and to be careful. So if you did get this in your last reading, this kind of person coming back, it confirms it all over again that they are going to come back. But what's interesting here is it's the timing that's interesting, because if what I'm seeing here is correct, they're coming back after you're making this discovery. So I think the universe is putting these things in order so that when they do come back again, there's no way that you'll ever be interested in them ever again. So I think what the universe is doing is protecting you, because I think if you didn't make this discovery and you didn't know anything about this, and they came back to you before you made that discovery, you might have softened toward them, you might have done something, but now there's no way you're going to do that. So I think that's why this is coming to you in this order, if this all resonates with you. So it's a good thing, actually. I know it's horrible, but it's a good thing. Okay, so the first card you have for your future is the Eight of Wands. Okay, yes. So, okay. Just don't be afraid, don't worry, you're not in danger or anything like that. But I think this ex, or whoever this is, probably an ex, they might be a little bit insistent, more than a little bit actually. I'm seeing them insisting on contacting you or messaging you. Now, I think you're probably going to block them in the end at some time, because it's just going to be too much for you. And there's no trust there. There's no future there. So if you don't block them, you're definitely not going to want to talk to them. Again, it's signed, it's sealed, the envelope's closed. And if you look at these wands, they look a bit like arrows to me. It looks like they're being fired out. They're being fired toward a target. And you're not a target, you're a person. You're a person who should have been treated properly, and you weren't. So, they can fire their arrows towards someone else. So, yeah, the next card you have for your future is Justice. This is, yeah, again, they've gone off with someone else. They realize the grass isn't greener on the other side, and here they are back again. So this is about them. They're going to try and make things right with you. They're going to try and even things up with you, balance out the scales, make you see, explain things to you, a bit like a lawyer in court, with a justice card. Oh, really? I didn't do this. They're going to try and make all sorts of excuses. And I don't think they know that you've had this revelation. They don't. Actually, they don't know. They don't know that you know whatever this is in the Three of Swords. Look at this sword she's holding up. You know about this other person. You know about this. You know about this other sword in the Three of Swords. You're holding it up. Here it is. Here's this other person. I know they're here. I'm holding them up. I know about this person. You can't fool me. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, by now you're not going to care about what they know or what they don't know, what they say or what they don't say. You're just moving on from this totally now. So I'm really happy you are. I'm also seeing this person who's helping you in the Magician card. Again, there's a lot of nervousness around this, so you might be feeling a little bit worried about getting to know them more. You might feel like, oh, this person's an inspiration to me. They're a lot better than me. They're further ahead than me. They're more experienced than me. They're amazing. I'm not really good enough. You might be getting all those feelings. So I think this is a message to let you know that you're an equal to this person. Look at these scales. The scales are equally balanced. Everything in this card's balanced. You are an equal to this person. So I think that's the message there. Just know that. Don't be nervous. You're just as good as this person. You're on equal footing to this person. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have for your future is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing this really, really clearly. Okay, so I don't mean to keep on talking about this ex, I really don't, but I'm seeing another warning here. So again, don't worry, you're not in danger, don't start to worry, even though I'm seeing warnings about them. But make sure you check your social media settings or any kind of online presence that you have. Because what I'm seeing here is, if you look at this, there's a gap there. There's something that's opened or exposed, and you might not realize that. So this is a warning to you. So if you look at this card, there's a fence, there's a fortress, a barrier behind this man, but there's a gap there where he's standing. There's a big gap, and he's kind of standing in the gap. And he's exhausted as well. Look at him, he's exhausted. So maybe he's not as alert as he usually is, and he might not be noticing things. If you're tired and there's a gap, things can get in and you don't notice. So just check everything you can. Check everything you can possibly think of. Google your name as well. Google yourself as well. You might find that there's the siren telling you that there's the warning. So yeah, you might find that you've opened things up a while ago, different things. I do that sometimes. I say, oh, I'm going to open or whatever it is. And then I forget about it and I don't bother going on there. So just watch that. If you've forgotten about things, check everything over and over again. Check your settings, all of that. That's the warning I'm getting in that card. So Scorpio, I hope this resonated with you. But as you know, general readings, I'm not speaking properly, general readings can't always resonate with everyone, as you know. But again, if you like this reading, please like, please subscribe, leave a comment if that's what you'd like to do. And once again, thank you so much for watching.